Hey, what's up, guys? So, currently, things are already getting out of control with this virus. Um, Schools are shutting down. President Trump is live, and he just declared a national state of emergency, which is a bad thing. And things are just getting worse by the minute. Um, Necessarily right now, I do not know how many people are affected. What I could say is, since we're at a natural state of emergency, you better best bet a panic attack will be sky high probably. My advice to anyone who does not have the corona is the way to stay healthy. Make sure you wash your hands, and make sure, and the people who are infected, make sure you stay away from them, for you will not get infected. I mean, I've been looking this up. Like I said, I really do not know much about this virus. What I do know, this virus, this virus did come from a bat. Some from China. They eat a bat, and um that bat was carrying the coronavirus. Now I am going to look up a channel on YouTube. Hopefully this will help us for a little bit on what I'm trying to explain. Mm, okay.
Well, a Harvard University epidemiologist says that as much as 70% of the world's population could get the coronavirus. That's around 5 billion people that could be infected. Is this real life right now? So the chance of me getting this virus, it's very likely, and that is damn scary. At the time of this recording, just over 126,000 people are affected, and there have been over 4,600 deaths. The scary thing is, within a day or two of watching this video, that number could be much higher. Number 9, the NBA just had its first NBA player infected with the virus. This right here is Rudy Gobert, and he plays for the Utah Jazz. He has just been tested positive for the virus. The Jazz versus the Thunder game was canceled as soon as the results came in. The other game that happened that night was canceled, like just moments before tip-off. I'm talking about the New Orleans Pelicans game that was canceled. Everyone showed up to the arena, like I'm talking players, fans, officials, everyone. And then once the news broke, NBA players quickly left the court and went back into the locker room. Fans were booing, but I understand the precaution that the NBA is taking. So many NBA players drink from the same water. They have these crazy handshakes. So many of these NBA players spit or lick their own hands, and then they touch other players, and then they touch other players, and then they lick their own hands. So with this news, the NBA has shut down the whole season until further notice, and I'm sure every player is going to have to be tested. This means the NHL, the upcoming MLB season, it might all be shut down as well. And as I'm recording this video right now, breaking news that just came in, Donovan Mitchell, teammate of Gobert, is now the second player to have the coronavirus. So it seems like the coronavirus is going after really good players. Rudy Gobert is the defensive player of the year, and Mitchell is an up-and-coming scoring beast. So let's just hope it doesn't touch LeBron James. And for this NBA season, I don't know what is going to happen. It might be canceled. Vince Carter might have just potentially played his last ever game. He was substituted into the game. He scored a 3, and that might be the last moment ever if this season is like 100% canceled. All right, let's move on to number 8. At the time of this recording, the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games have not been canceled, which brings up major concerns. Right now, gathering in large groups have been banned in many countries to prevent the further spread. During the Olympics, everyone from around the world, including many infected countries, are going to be coming together and interact with each other. They're going to be spreading the coronavirus. The Olympics usually brings in thousands of people, which could make the coronavirus spread very quickly. And I'm not sure if the decision to not cancel the Olympics is due to money. I mean, it's said that there's $1 billion on the line, or it could be much more than that. But at what cost is that worth it? I'm still thinking that it's going to be canceled. We're just gonna have to.
You're more than your successes. You're more than your failures. Well, like I said, I'm not saying this is the end. I'm just saying this coronavirus is getting out of hand. Like I said, President Trump did announce a national state of emergency, which is a bad thing. Um, Early this morning, I was out and about, and I did see schools shutting down, schools closing. Especially right now, today, recently, ELAC did close down. Yes, because of this coronavirus going around, is bringing people to a panic attack, and we do not, like I said, we necessarily do not know a lot about this right and what the cause and what the effects are. Right now, what I can say is it does attack the chest. But I could be wrong. At the same time, I could be wrong, but I'm just guessing that this virus could attack the chest, it attacks the lungs. Now, if you do think you came down with the coronavirus, um, please call 911 immediately, because, like I said, this coronavirus is already getting out of hand. It's not nothing like the flu. I mean, the flu, all you need to do is just stay home. But this and the flu, schools did not need to be shut down. But the corona is causing schools to shut down. It's causing a lot of things to shut down. Now, that's kind of a bad thing for us, because if things start shutting down, that means loss of money. Um, well, I could say, I do have family that are Christian. They are saying that this could be a warning. They say this is a warning. I personally do not know. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now. Right now, the reason why I only went live streams for I can actually clear everything in my side of view, for I can clear things in my side of view the way I'm seeing this virus going about. The way I'm seeing it is not a good thing. Is that potentially a bad thing? This virus could kill. Yes, I know the flu does kill people, but this virus is taking lives by the minute as this live stream is going on. This virus, it is taking lives. People are being quarantined. The hospitals are going to start filling up. Medical services are going to start getting overwhelmed. Now, if the medical services get overwhelmed, that potentially can be a bad thing, because that means once the medical services get overwhelmed with a lot of calls, it doesn't necessarily have to be with the coronavirus, but if medical services get or a lot of calls with the coronavirus, that means people who are calling cannot get the services they need. Me, as someone who is trained to be a firefighter / paramedic, I can say if firefighter, paramedics, EMTs, doctors, if they get overwhelmed with this coronavirus, that can necessarily mean the people who need help with other viruses, with other sicknesses, with other things that are going on in their body. They're not going to get the services they need. They're not going to get the medical services they need. That can be a bad thing, because then that can lead to death. that can lead to bad illnesses. And honestly, I was surprised. Me myself, I was actually surprised that Trump declared a natural state of emergency. I mean, if you guys don't believe me, you can actually look it up. It's on YouTube. It's live right now. It's also on the news. Now, parents, for your kids, especially for the kids that are a little bit younger that don't know that are going on, explain to them what's going on, but do not make it to the point where they're scared. Because me myself, I'm really stressed out enough from my friends calling me to everyone who's calling me at the same time, ask me about this. Like I said, I'm just one person. I really do not know a lot about this virus. All I know is it can kill people. Man, all I so far I know is that it did come from China. It did some there. It did eat a bat carrying the virus. So because someone ate the bat carrying the virus, transferred to a human, that not because that one human or that those multiple people came to Los Angeles. Now the whole now spreading around the whole world as we speak. Um, and if your schools are shutting down, my advice: do not even send your children to school because schools, hospitals, anywhere that there's a lot of gathering of people, 10 times out of one can be carrying the virus. We necessarily will not know yet until we do test them, but 1 out of 1 million can be carrying the coronavirus. Now I'm gonna show you a video about people make fun of this. I don't think it's funny in any way. Now, just to clear things up, I'm not making fun of this. I do see this as as a dangerous sickness, but I am going to put out a video where people are making fun of this.
It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. Time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
Sorry, I do not fear death. Because, yes, everyone is going to die eventually, but this coronavirus is a whole new virus, and we're still figuring out if there's even a cure. Honestly, I highly doubt it because the way it's spreading over yet a few not even decades. I don't even know what the way to describe it. The way that it spread. Now that is concerning. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't find this virus funny. This virus is killing people. I'm just trying to get my mom on the phone because she did tell me yesterday that she did find a scripture that talks about all this stuff. Hopefully she answers.
No.
Hello?
Hi, Mijo.
Hello, I'm live right now. Do you have the scripture?
Okay, hold on. It's because I'm watching the movie of the coronavirus. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. 24/7. 24/7. Okay, this is Matthew 24/7.
Alright.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes, and divers in different places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows.
Okay.
So it's the beginning of sorrows.
So technically, where Arizona died and Arizona basically crying over their loss of their loved ones.
A lot of people are gonna die.
Right.
But it talks about that in the Bible.
Right.
Hold on, I'm looking for another one. Are you on the live thingy?
Yes.
Okay, people, wash your hands. Stay safe. Go to the doctor. The virus came from bats.
Mm-hmm.
The virus from bats. Don't let your kids be around other people you don't know. Keep them home.
Right. Did it say anything else?
I'm looking for the rest of the things, Jonathan. You caught me off guard.
Sorry.
It's okay. Call me back. I'll tell you the rest.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll call her back. She don't find the rest. I am going to look up something else. Hold up, sorry guys. Someone's texting me on the live stream and I'm replying back to them. So yeah, like I do have some family that are Christian. Like my mom said in the Bible does speak about this. I'm not all there with the Bible, but me trying to be a firefighter at slash paramedic, this is a big concern for me because I have a lot of loved ones around me, and the places they go has a lot of gathering of people. And I said, 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000 one can actually be carrying the virus, and this virus can necessarily does hit the immune system, does hit the body, and I could guess this might be that type of virus where eats your life slowly for the virus victim can be like way more longer for it can that virus can necessarily eat the victim. Hello?
Are you still recording?
Yes, I'm still recording.
Okay, the last one I gave you was Matthew 7. Hold on. Matthew.
I mean, to me, it was like I said. To me, it was a big surprise that Trump declared a natural state of emergency. Now, that's not a good thing. That's very not. That's not a good thing. But
Okay. It's not a good thing that's happening, but it does talk about about the world going through this.
mm-hmm.
Let me see. Okay, in Revelation 6:8, it says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and its rider's name is Death, and followed him, and Hades followed him, and they were giving authority over fourth of the earth to kill with sword and famine,
Okay.
and with pestilence, and by wild beasts on the earth.
Okay.
Then there's Romans 5:12. Therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread through man because of sin.
Right. All right. Well, before you go on, coming to the state where we are with schools closing down and then Trump declaring natural state of emergency, what do you think about this?
I think it's a good thing that he's closing the schools, and I think we are in a national emergency. But people also have to remember that the Bible does talk about this.
You're right.
And that there is a lot of sin in the world. There's adultery.
Right.
There's gayism. There's lying. There's stealing. There's hatred between family. And all that is a sin.
And
before anything happens, people have got to repent.
Right. Next thing I do know, I'm gonna be working for the government. Via my training I'm taking. About that video you sent me earlier, you saying the government already knew about this virus?
I don't
know. Okay. Okay. Well, they actually do not know where I'm calling from, so yeah. But I do gotta say, not that they could have known. I'm not saying they did, and I'm saying they could have known since because how the airports are and how they check people.
I don't know.
Do you think things could get worse from here, or could possibly things can get better?
In reality?
Yes, in reality.
Okay.
In human reality, in real life reality.
This is the very beginning of all sorrows.
Okay.
There's gonna be other things happening. Like I told you, hold on. Like I read you earlier, let me see.
Well, you're not reading to me. You're
okay. Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then should they deliver you up to be afflicted,
and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my sake. It's not to scare people. I mean, the Bible does talk about um, the sorrows, and God is coming back soon. So people have got to repent because tomorrow's not promised to nobody.
Right.
You can go to sleep and be gone in the morning.
Right.
And with this coronavirus, it's happening to a lot of people.
Right. Right.
It's
And
happening to kids. It's happening to the elderly. It's happening. The most vulnerable right now are kids, elderly, and people that have a weak immune system.
right.
People, if you're sick, call 911.
If you think you're sick, if you think you have the corona, call 911.
Anything. Just go get yourself checked.
And I know we were due for a famine. A famine. I know we hadn't had one for centuries. Do you think this would be the start of a famine?
Yeah.
Basically, what a famine means is basically everyone's disease comes, we do not know how to handle it, and it breaks out so bad that everyone starts dying. That's what basically a famine means, right?
Right. But like I said, God has a book. It's called the Bible. It warns people about these things. People listen. It's not that, okay, I know have people have said, oh, it's been so long, and people have said the world's already ending. These are the signs of the last days. It's not the end yet, but there's going to be things going on that are really scary. Sicknesses, pandemics, illnesses, wars. This is like the health war that we're going through.
Um, like I
In
said,
the Bible, it says, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such thing must happen, but the end is still to come.
like I said earlier, this virus is nothing to mess around. It's not fun and games with this virus. This is a serious thing, and people posting stuff on YouTube and TikTok and Snapchat, whatever social media that's out there about that Corona stuff, and burn them. It's not. This is not a thing to mess around with. This is
People, it's not a joke. Please pay attention to health officials. Pay attention to your body. If your body tells you that you're sick, go get checked out. Yes, the emergency rooms are packed, but it's for your own benefit to go get checked out. Take care of your kids. Don't let them be around people that they don't know. Don't be around areas you don't know. Because people are coughing, they're sneezing, and we don't know if it's just a cold or if it's the virus. Get yourself tested. And not only that, yes, rely on doctors, but also rely on God. Yes, there's going to be scary things happening in the world. We're living the last days, but we got to trust in God. He's the only one that could take us out of this. And to the people that have gone before us, may they rest in peace. But they're in heaven. They don't have to see all this going on. But to us that are staying behind, that we're still here, be wise. If you have to stay indoors, stay indoors. Stay home. It's scary what's going on. But a lot of people are panicking. Store shelves are going off the rack. Everything's out of the stores. Waters, toilet paper. People, Think of other people when you buy toilet paper. Think of other people when you buy water.
Okay, so I just understand these are the symptoms. The symptoms for the coronavirus include fever, cough, and difficulty breathing. The severity of symptoms range from mild to severe.
And fever.
In some cases, patients have died after COVID-19 infection. And necessarily,
And fever.
a mask does not protect you, so I do not know why people are even wearing a mask. A mask will not protect you.
Don't send your kids out if you don't have to keep them inside. That's the best protection you can give them, that and prayer. My son's talking about on the medicine side. I'm talking on the side of the Bible and trusting God. We have to do both. We have to trust the professionals, but we also have to trust God.
Now, if you do suspect anyone in your family or friends or loved ones that came down with the coronavirus and then they're living in your house, naturally, my advice to that will be put them in a separate room and close the door. Don't let them leave that room. Because
they do talk about keeping people in quarantine. They're even saying before going to the clinic, call your doctor and let them know your symptoms. Some doctors have told the people to stay indoors and not to come out until you guys are healed. But if it gets any worse, go to the emergency room.
So yeah, like I said, if anyone in your family from brother, sister, mom, dad, grandpa, anyone, especially boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, if they come down with these systems that I just mentioned, put in a separate room, close the door. I mean, don't make them starve. That would just be cruel. Don't make them starve. But put them in a room, close the door, and have them stay there for as long as they need to. Once you put them in the room, once you're quarantined, then immediately call 911. But then,
okay. And also, if you're upset with someone in your family, forgive them, because tomorrow's not promised for nobody, and we're living the last days. And in the Bible says to forgive one another, because God forgave us, and we have to forgive people in order to be forgiven.
Okay, so to the parents, I'm actually don't read. I'm actually on the Nationwide Children's website. It's this is actually coming from the hospitals.
There's a movie that came out in 2011 about what's going on.
Wait, so why didn't they release this?
I don't know. I'm watching it right now. I'm gonna put it up on my.
Okay,
Facebook.
so I don't. The first one I really actually is asking what is the coronavirus. Now, this explains about the coronavirus how it is. Coronavirus are a large family of viruses. Coronavirus that affect people usually only cause mild respiratory disease such as common cold. However, at least two other coronaviruses have caused severe disease. Severe actual respiratory systems, SARS-CoV coronavirus, and Middle East respiratory syndromes, MERS-CoV coronavirus. Now, this is talking about how it's actually transmitted. The virus that causes COVID-19 is being passed from person to person through respiratory section, the snot and spit that may spew when you cough or sneeze. Experts think that the virus can also be spread by touching contaminated surface. For example, if you touch a doorknob or other surface that an infected person has touched or sneezed, and then you touch or face, you could pick up the virus. And so, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
And then, yeah, and this is actually talking about if a mask is safe or not.
Okay, coronavirus far more likely than SARS to bond to human cells due to HIV-like mutation.
This what I'm about to read also talks about if a mask is safer not to wear. Wearing a face mask in public areas will not protect a healthy person from picking up COVID-19. In fact, wearing a face mask could increase the risk that you will touch your face with unwashed hands. However, if you are sick with a recurrent infection, you are going to see the doctor, then wear a face mask to avoid spreading germs to others at the doctor's office. So next thing, a face mask is not will not protect you against COVID-19, aka known as the coronavirus, because it can be transmitted by spit by cough. I review the systems. And this is actually talking about what should a person experience system do. If you have been in an area affected by COVID-19 or in close contact with someone who is infected in the last 2 weeks and shows symptoms of fever, cough, or difficult breathing, you should see medical care right away before you go to doctor's office or emergency room. Go ahead and tell them about your recent travel or exposed to your system. Avoid contact with others. Avoid showering when sick. Cover your mouth and nose with the tissue or your sleeve, not your hands, when coughing or sneezing. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds as use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer if soap and water is not available.
Yeah, leave soap for people's in the market. Or
Yes, please, guys. Okay.
buy soap. Stop buying all the toilet paper.
Yes, toilet paper is not going to help you guys. I don't know why to do toilet paper does not have nothing to do with the coronavirus. COVID. It has nothing to do with COVID-19.
Leave toilet paper for other people and leave water for other people.
And necessary other things I'm not going to mention.
Stock up, but not panic shopping.
I mean, necessarily we are going to come to a point where we're doing start panicking and start shopping, and that could lead to outrage where people are going to get fights, people stealing things, and all that stuff. Which can necessarily be a bad thing, but then cops will get involved, and then people will end up in jail, and jail can have the same thing.
You gotta remember that when people cough outside, it's in the air. So my best advice to you, if you're not sick, keep your kids inside. It's raining, it's cold, people are coughing, people are sneezing. When people don't cover their mouth, when they sneeze or cough, it's in the air.
So yeah, this, like any other virus, like any other sickness, this could be naturally airborne also. Basically what airborne means, it doesn't necessarily have to be coughing. Like I said, we could actually, someone in the medical field, someone else from my brother and sister in uniform that are doctors, could actually have a sample of this virus, and if it gets into wrong hands, then that can necessarily mean bad things could happen. Because they could mimic the infection, they can put it into a bomb and send out wherever they want, and then that will cause chaos and tragedy and all that stuff.
The world's already in chaos, but again, it goes back to centuries when the Bible was written. It talked about all this. God wrote a book and it talked about the viruses. It talked about the sorrows. It talked about everything that is going on, disobedience in the world. And things are happening because there's disobedience, and there's stuff that are sins that are not good. We have to remember, as people, we got to remember, we got to obey the laws of the earth and the laws of the Bible. And that goes for me too. I'm telling this to myself as well. I'm just not telling everybody out there. We got to obey the laws. Like, we got to obey the doctors and the cops. We got to obey God too. We got to stop lying and stop hating on people. Stop fornicating. Stop saying that gayism is okay. It's not.
And guys, if we do reach that point where medical services do touch to evacuate, don't hesitate. Don't fight with them. Listen to what medical services have to say, because we know best. We know what's better for you guys. Like I said, my mom said, I'm talking from the medical side. My mom's talking from a Christian side. So yeah.
This is the beginning of all sorrows. We got to remember, now we're like on an emergency basis. What's going to happen next? Probably the chip or we're going to go under curfews, not to be out so long.
Well, I'm not going to listen to that.
They're probably going to have martial law. I'm not saying this to scare people, but it's in the Bible. Things are happening, and it's going to get worse. Listen to the medical professionals, but also go to church. If God gives you Sunday, go to church. Repent today, because tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised from nobody. You can go to bed today, and tomorrow you can be in heaven. But repent from your heart. Go to God. Yes, there's professionals in the medicine department, but turn to God as well. Because in the last day, He's the only one you're gonna be holding on to. Because there's not gonna be enough medicine. There's not enough medicine now.
We don't even have the medicine for it. We don't know what that cure is.
They're saying it in the news. There's not enough kits to test everybody. They're waiting for more kits to come in probably by next week. But who knows if anybody will see next week.
And me trying to be a firefighter EMT, when I was a cadet, they did tell us about going to a national wide emergency. But basically, a national wide emergency means the whole world is under red alert. And once the whole world is under red alert, that means firefighter, EMTs, paramedic, every other medical services that are around the world are going to be having too much stress on them. There's not going to be enough medical services for the people that need them. So that can never make the sickness, whatever sickness you have, make it way more worse. Like if you have the flu, if you cannot get an ambulance to you, but they're dealing with someone else, then the flu can necessarily get worse, and that can also kill you. Now, I'm not saying...
As the Christian side, I'm pleading, I'm begging, I'm on my knees for everybody.
No, I'm not...
Do what the professionals say. Do everything that I've done.
Now, I'm not saying we're at this state right now, but like Trump is live right now. If you don't believe me, you could go on YouTube and KTLA is streaming live on YouTube. With President Trump is also on KTLA Channel 5. And Trump is actually talking about the virus. I do know there are viewers out here who do not like Trump. But at the state we're going, we don't have no choice but to listen to whatever our president has to say, or including EMT, paramedic, whatever.
You're in America. He's still your president. We got to pray for him too. We got to pray for each other. We cannot have hatred, because all this God sees, and whoever is in office, they're in the office for a reason. God has chosen that person to be in that office. And we got to pray for the president. We got to pray for the officials that are dealing with everybody. We got to pray for policemen, doctors, firefighters. Because they're the ones that are going out and risking their lives. They're the ones that are going out and exposing themselves. They themselves can get sick. I'm
not going to mention who I'm going to be doing later, but later on, I'm actually in the process of getting myself ready. I might need to go check on someone to make sure they don't how the virus. If they have it, then that's a big problem, not only for me.
Listen to your professionals, but get close to God. Read your Bible every time He wakes you up. Thank Him. Repent of your sins as if it was your last day to live, because that can necessarily be the fact. Today can be anybody's last day. Mine, my family's. But live as if today was your last day. Repent of your sins. Turn to Christ before it's too late.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to record more about this tomorrow or later on today.
Trust in God, trust in doctors, trust in professionals. Listen to your firefighters.
Please do. We know
Please
best.
listen to your firefighters.
We know
They're
best.
risking their
Please
lives.
do.
They're getting exposed to. They're getting sick too. But open the Bible and read it.
But the difference between I actually want to cover that the difference between us, emergency medical services, and versus any other human being. If we're sick, we have no choice but to go in. We have to go in no matter what. Because your guys' life are in under our hands. Trust me, it does suck when we lose someone. We can try everything in our power to try to save you guys, but trust me, it does suck when we lose a person, and that will stay with you for a good while.
Okay. You feel your body is sick. You know your own body. Go to a doctor. But also open the book and pray. Seek God. Because He's the only one that can rid us of these diseases. He's the only one that could send a cure. There's no cure right now for nothing. The tests are not even accurate. They just said that in the news that that some of the tests were not accurate.
So that means, okay, basically what I'm getting to, that means if, basically the way I see it, if one test doesn't work, if a test keeps failing, then that can be a bad thing for us humans. Big time.
We're going through a pandemic. We got to trust the professionals, but we also got to trust God. Fall to your knees. Repent. I'm begging you. Repent of your sins. Turn to God. It doesn't matter what's in your past. If you ask Him for forgiveness from your heart, He'll forgive you.
Nice.
We're living the last days. It's the beginning of also. It's not the end, but it's the beginning of the end.
Like I said, us firefighters, EMT, paramedics, police officers, the army, we're also getting exposed to this stuff. And think about it, even though we get sick, we have to stay on shift, even though we're sick. Because your guys' life are on our hands. We basically have a lot, since this coronavirus started, we basically have a lot of stress on us. But we think about it, we don't only have one state to focus on. We have basically have the whole United States to focus on. So imagine this: every EMT, every firefighter, every government issued job that are around the United States has a lot of stress on them. We have this coronavirus went from city to state very, very fast. I couldn't believe how fast this coronavirus spread. I think it was just like 2 days. It affected the world, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, by saying that, I'm going to post a little video later on today or tomorrow. But I need to get my stuff ready.
Ready for what?
You already know what.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Like I said, before the video ends, I do want to say, kids, adults, young teenagers, young adults, please be safe out there, and
don't panic.
don't panic, because once you panic, then your mind will go all over the place.
Okay, Psalms 91, it talks about trusting. Those who live in the shelter of the Most High shall find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. And it says, this I declare the Lord. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I shall trust in Him.
Okay, well, thanks for that. I'll call you later.
Okay, be careful. Everybody take precaution. Love you all.
Bye. Okay, by saying that, before I end this video, I want to say to children, to families, to adults, young adults, and teenagers, please, yeah, okay, fine. This virus is causing us to panic like there's no tomorrow. But one thing I did teach in the fire department when I was a cadet, once you start panicking, you start breathing really fast, and you cannot think straight. So before you start panicking, Take a deep breath in, breathe out. If you have to, count to 20 backwards. Count to 20 forward, count to 20, start from 20, count backwards. And take the necessary steps to stay healthy. By saying that, either see you later on today or tomorrow. Be safe, stay healthy. See you later, Regulado family.